Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Eduardo Rodriguez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Eduardo Rodriguez has come a long way in a short period of time. Really needs to command the off-speed pitches. A lefty that brings a big arm and a big power fastball. 93 to 96 miles an hour. A good assortment of breaking pitches. The key for Rodriguez, getting ahead with his fastball.
Pittsburgh. So digging in now, Kevin Newman. He will lead this one off today. First offering on its way. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bradley is there, one away. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
I'm definitely excited to watch Josh Bell in this one. He's got great power. I love watching a guy could take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Stepping up now, number 10. He readies for his first plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
And there he goes towards second, just keeping him close. And they will tag him out between first and second, and whatever that was, it backfired, and there are two away. Here's Starling Marte. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
The first baseman, number 55,
Josh Bell, the next to hit. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Here comes the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out. Joe Musgrove, a California-born right-hander, is on the Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Joe Musgrove, a strike-throwing machine, not known for throwing a lot of strikeouts. Four-pitch mix, Matt. Fastball, slider, curveball, and changeup. He needs all four. He doesn't have any one pitch that sticks out that's a dominant pitch, so he needs all of his pitches. The key for Joe is throwing strikes early on in the count.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's 1 for 3. The 2-0 on the way. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another full count pitch home. Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Now a move over to first. Runner's back. From the belt, the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Betts on at first, nobody out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman. Count remains 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
Fastball well outside. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Runner at first here, one man out. 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Hitter, J.D. Martinez.
So runners at first and second here with one away. to bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. And he's back easily. Here comes the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Martinez playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 20th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Bases are loaded here with one away. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. 1-0 the count. Ready with the 1-0. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high.
In these situations, I used to tell myself all the time, just get the runner in from third. It seemed to take the pressure off a little bit.
Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Now the 2-1. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roy. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Outside, 3-0 now. Ready with the 3-0. And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop.
Batting it.
Striding in for Boston, Brock Holt. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Jackie Bradley Jr. will be the 9th man to bat in the inning, barring a double play. Waits on deck. Here it is. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. Mookie Betts looks like he'll get a second shot here in the inning. He waits on deck. He'll throw home with it. They get the force at the plate, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Right fielder.
So coming to the plate, Mookie Betts. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 3-0 now. Rafael Devers would be next. Vasquez, the runner at third. Holt over at second. Bradley at first. 2 out in the inning. And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop. Striding in, Rafael Devers. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5. Another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero, but this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. Second inning coming up from PNC Park. It's the Reds. Standing in, Josh. Bell. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
So here's how the both Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on super utility man Brock Holt. Have glove will travel. He packs them all. This guy, and he plays them all above adequately. From third base, second, both outfield spots, and creates havoc on the base pass. This guy is a manager's dream.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. Next will be Jose Osuna. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Moran stands at first with one out. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. 0-2, here it is. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Here's Melky Cabrera. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's 2 for 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Looking up is Bradley. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run shot for Melky Cabrera. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Yeah, and it's always important to scratch that first run across when you're getting shut out. But now they're within one grand slam of tying it up. Might seem improbable, but hey, psychologically it matters.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. As he drives a liner to right center. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But the Pirates. Here's J.D. Martinez. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
3-0 to him now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-1 the count now. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Martinez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
Mitch Moreland is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And an early birthday gift as he swings and misses at ball 4.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Mitch Moreland becomes out number 2 this inning.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
The batter, the second baseman.
Here's Brock Holt now. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Here's the 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Brock Holt now with a full count. Jackie Bradley Jr. would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Pitch popped up. Diaz is there, and that ends the inning. A couple. Stepping in, Kevin Newman flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
10.
Up next for the Buccos, number 10. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Bradley, and that'll be the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Takes this the other way to right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're flat out doing an outstanding job at picking on pitches that they can do something with. And by that, he means pitches inside the strike zone. The numbers definitely back that up as well. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. For comparison, the Major League average is somewhere around 30%, something they want to keep up as this game progresses, guys.
Bradley.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And now pitch on the way. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Betts playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
3-1 to him now.
huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Ground ball, foul down the left side. Bradley at second, Betts at first with no outs. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, 0-1.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 3-0 now. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
The batter.
Riding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. This is on the ground over to first. He'll come home with it. They get the force at the plate, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
For the Red Sox, the first baseman.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A ball and no strikes.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
2 out, bases loaded. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Scooped up. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the 2nd run will score as well.
Yeah, Matt, credit to this offense. They've been swinging the sticks well all game long, and it just continues here with a 2 RBI hit. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on you.
Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. He was a 9th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2. 3 fastballs in a row. There is.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Digging in, Josh Bell. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Josh Bell.
Hard on the ground toward short. Backhanded. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Now batting.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Colin Moran. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Moran, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Bradley on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Osuna. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 0-1 delivery is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Ranging back is Bradley to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. Into the box now, Melky Cabrera, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the second. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Bradley going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Digging in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Jackie.
First offering on its way.
Junior.
And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Osuna coming in. He can't get to it. This one's down. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. First pitch on its way. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
One of the keys when you're looking at a subpar pitching performance is first pitch strikes. And so far, this guy struggled. First pitch strikes, less than 40%. He's going to need to clean that up.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Betts, the runner at second with 1 away. Lifted in the air out to center field. Marte is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Newman is there and the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they did not want to wait around and let good pitches to hit go by. And as a result, they have 5 hits on the first pitch alone, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And they'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the catcher.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Elias Diaz. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. 2 gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Kevin Newman 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times.
J.D.
First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Hit sharply on the ground. To his right, Frazier. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
The left fielder.
Runner at first following the error. And standing in the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. A ball and a strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Two and one.
One strike.
Taken high and deep to right. Osuna ranging back to the track, to the wall. Gone! Andrew Benintendi, a 2-run shot as they just continue to pour it on here.
Yeah, he had the right idea, trying to bust him inside. But that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Moreland.
Now a swing and a ground ball. Bounced on the ground and right after shifted infielders. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The batter.
Now in the box, Christian Vasquez. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now back.
Stepping in, Brock Holt. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that At the plate, number 10. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Benintendi is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Stepping into the box, Starling Marte. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there, 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
The third baseman, Colin Moran.
Into the box, Colin Moran, as he rips it on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat. Pirates leave 1. And this one rolls on. It's 12 to 2.
Red Sox, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marte on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Here's Mookie Betts. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Right there for strike 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
1-1 to count. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. So stepping in, Rafael Devers. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. High in the air out towards shallow right. Osuna has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. So they're unable to add to their 12 to. At the plate, Jose Osuna. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
The right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Osuna.
Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there. Staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Into the box now Adam Frazier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now the 0-1. Runners off for second. A bouncer to the left side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Standing in now, Elias Diaz. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
In now, Kevin Newman. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll. Till tomorrow. Frazier is on his way home. Now 3 runs are in.
With the bases loaded, the pitcher couldn't afford to get behind in the count, so he grooves it on the first pitch, and he jumps all over it, clearing the bases and scoring 3. That's part of why pitching with the bases loaded is so challenging.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He worked 6 1/3, mostly forgettable innings, but he will leave with the lead in his pocket. Slapped hard the opposite way. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
The center fielder.
Digging in, Starling Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Fouled off. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts.
Leading off.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Not shortstop, Xander.
Skied into straightaway right. Osuna is there to put it away for out number 1.
Up next for the Red Sox,
One man is out in the Red Sox seventh, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. In there for strike one, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting.
Into the box, Mitch Moreland. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Grounded up the first baseline. Martinez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1. The 1-1 home. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, the third.
Digging in now, Colin Moran. He'll start us off in the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Line drive to center field. Bradley patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. 2 down.
Up next to
the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Melky Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 0-1 the count. 6 runs, double the amount of hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this will get all the way to the wall now. The relay, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Into the box now, Adam Frazier. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that's going to get down out there. Long throw to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first two out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... So striding forward now, Holt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he pops it up. But this will land untouched. The 1-2. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Holt, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch hit weakly back to the mound. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. 9th inning coming up. The Red Sox lead it 14-7. Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Newman starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, number 10. Couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
The first baseman, number 55.
Bucks down to their final out now. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Hit high and deep to right center. Bradley on the run. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can post a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
14-8, the final score here. The Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Eduardo Rodriguez is the winning pitcher of record. Joe Musgrove racked up. Daytime baseball. In now, Kevin Newman, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for
First delivery to him on the way.
Number 27.
Hit in the air to right field. Betts has a read on it, one away. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Skied into very shallow right. Betts is there, 2 down.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. A 1 pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Betts is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. At the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Now the pitch. A swing and a miss. 2 quick strikes to start his afternoon.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This guy hit over 340 last year. An incredible season. I watched him one day take a ball to left field, then he took one to right field, then he took one back up the middle. He puts together so many hits and has such a great swing that there's no wonder he hits over 340.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone!
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you can see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone, but clearly that didn't matter.
Third, the shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. One out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
In there, strike 1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
And that's through, a base hit. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's hitting .429. He also has 1 home run. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. Settling in now, Mitch Moreland. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. First pitch on its way. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Martinez on third. Benintendi at second with two gone. Fouled away. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. And it's fouled away. The set and the 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Josh Bell. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Lined hard toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
The third baseman.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up Colin Moran. Hit in the air out toward left. Benintendi comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number two.
The right fielder.
Now at the plate, Jose Osuna. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. Here comes the 0-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Striding into the box, Christian Vasquez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. And that's in there for strike one. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Weakly hit to third. Moran is right there, and the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Now at the plate, Brock Holt. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. The 1-1. Just catches the inside corner for strike two.
Count is 1-2.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Ready now, Jackie Bradley Jr.
The center fielder, Jackie.
Ready to deliver.
Bradley.
Here's the first pitch.
Junior.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in. Here's Melky Cabrera. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Driven nicely into the gap. Rounding first is Cabrera on his way to second now. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
Betts is there. Let's see if they try it. And the tag too late as he's across to tie things at 1.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. Benintendi has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they get the double play at third. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hit out towards second. Frazier takes it in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. And they start him out away with a called strike.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Left side, but well foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Popped him up. Diaz over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, number 10. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, number 10.
First offering on its way. Changeup called strike 1. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The center fielder.
Here's Starling Marte. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Bradley is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Josh Bell the next to hit.
Josh Bell.
First pitch of the at-bat. turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. There to take it is Marte for the first out.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. This is popped up. Diaz is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, all tied. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs. So he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here. Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Bradley, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Stepping in now, Melky Cabrera. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Set to deliver the 0-1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Adam Frazier, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 2 and the Red Sox 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Next up for the Red Sox, Brock Holt. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play. Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding each other with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
No balls and 1 strike. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Now batting, Elias Diaz hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Now batting, number 27.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Newman. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Hit the other way out toward right field. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 10, 0-for-2 on the afternoon so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Here's Mookie Betts. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Throwing to second. And he's safe. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Comes set with the 0-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Next for the Red Sox.
Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Two men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there for strike 1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Behind 0-2 now. A pause. And the 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9. Stepping into the box, Starling Marte. He'll start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
One away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Holt is up with it on to first, and it's a quick start to the seventh as now there are two away.
Now that.
So striding in, Colin Moran. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And no one will get this one. Ready with another 0-2. Fouled off. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Well, that's just the case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Betts has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ready once again, Andrew Benintendi. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up. Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
The first baseman.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. No hits to this point. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 0-1, here's the pitch. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Well, he got the leadoff guy inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Mitch Moreland becomes out number 2 this inning.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on the bell at first, and the side is retired. Marcus Walden has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 64.
Next will be the designated hitter, Melky Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Popped him up. Vasquez has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Digging in, Adam Frazier. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And if you remember, it was kind of one of those cardinal sin type of mistakes. Whether it was him or the third base coach, you cannot make the first or third out at third, especially when you had a double in the bag.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. On to first, a double play. So no runs on one. Here's Brock Holt now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
The second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The next 0-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
The batter.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Newman's got it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Leading off the inning, Kevin Newman, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batter.
Ready for another shot now. Number 10. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. Here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And the catch is made there. 2 gone here in the 9th. Standing in, Starling Marte. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Betts. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rafael Devers will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batter.
Stepping up now, Xander Bogaerts, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Popped him up. Diaz is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Pittsburgh used a nice fifth inning to take the lead and they never gave it back. Joe Musgrove gets the W on the mound. Eduardo Rodriguez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39.
MLB Network's cover. Into the box now, Kevin Newman. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Pittsburgh.
First offering on its way.
Number 27.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Benintendi, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Zero daytime road game for him. What you got?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Here's Starling Marte as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Working for the punch out and the offering. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Batting fourth.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Colin Moran. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is digging in. Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Skied into straightaway right. Osuna has a read on it. 1 away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything, or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. See you later. Over the wall. Home run. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 0-2 once more. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Person on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. Next will be Jose Osuna.
The right fielder, Jose Osuna.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That ball's foul.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on super utility man Brock Holt. Have glove will travel. He packs them all. This guy, and he plays them all above adequately. From third base, second, both outfield spots, and creates havoc on the base pass. This guy is a manager's dream.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. The tag, and he's out at second. It's a double play, and just like the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. Batting at an even .400. He's taken him deep once. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossom.
Mitch Moreland is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The 0-1 delivery. Popped him up. Diaz moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. So digging in now, Christian Vasquez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
The 0-2 delivery. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Vasquez is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The set and the 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Here's the 2-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Elias Diaz the next to hit, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Oi, Érica. Seja bem-vinda.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Bom dia. Jogando aqui basquete, beisebol, aprendendo. Ganhei uma já.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
Man, at bats like this make every hitting coach happy. This is what they all preach. Stay inside the ball, stay behind the ball. You can see he lets this one travel deep, then just inside outs this thing off the right center field wall. That's some rare power there and a little bit scary to opposing pitchers.
In now, Kevin Newman. And he pops him up back behind second base. There to take it in is Bogarts, and that's the first out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Now batting, number 10.
So coming to the plate, number 10, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So striding in for Boston, Jackie Bradley Jr. as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Jackie.
First offering on its way.
Jr.
In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Fouled away. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he'll step on first for the out.
Now
3 unassisted.
Third baseman, Raphael.
Standing in, Rafael Devers. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that. He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're on top 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The first baseman, number 55.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. He singled his last time up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Oh, that's into the rotunda area. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. And the Bucks have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Colin Moran. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now
stepping in, Jose Osuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Bottom of the 4th coming up. All even at 1 apiece. Riding in once again, Xander Bogaerts comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Osuna moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now
so 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Andrew Benintendi. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Thank you, Heidi. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run for Melky Cabrera, and it gives the Pirates a 2-1 lead.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
The batter.
Stepping in now, Adam Frazier. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The batter.
Up next for the Buccos, Elias Diaz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit hard towards center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Benintendi. He makes the running play. 2 down. Now to the plate, number 10. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. The 0-2 once more. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Ground ball right side. Frazier from the outfield grass. And there's one down now.
Now batting.
Digging in, Christian Vasquez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Popped him up. Bell has room in foul territory, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there are 2 gone now. Here's Brock Holt now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. He was a 9th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him. When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get
a swing and a miss, that retires the side, and that will do it. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Striding in, Starling Marte. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Starling Marte.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. The throw into second. Throw won't get him. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Runner at second now. Nobody out. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Hit hard to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now that.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, one out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Bradley is there. Let's see if they try it. And they get the double play at third. And now a triple play as he couldn't get back to the bag, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Two men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Our score remains 2-1. Marcus Walden is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 64.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Osuna. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Melky Cabrera will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Bogarts into shallow left, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Second baseman, Adam.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Adam Frazier. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And it's given the Pirates a 3-1 lead. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this
well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
one in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 3-1 Pittsburgh. Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder has a beat on it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, the designated
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count, hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Lifted in the air out to left. Under it is the left fielder. 2 gone.
Now batting, left field.
Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score holds. It's 3-1. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Kevin Newman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Line toward right center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for 3rd. The relay throw. And the runner stuck in a pickle between 3rd base and home. And he is out on the tag.
The center fielder.
Into the box now, Starling Marte. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. On the move is Betts, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay. And he is out on a close play as he was trying. 1-2-3 go the Pirates as the lead remains 3-1.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
Mitch.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now. Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Hits this one hard the other way. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Stepping in, Christian Vasquez. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. Ready with the 0-2. Right side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now back, second
At
base.
the plate, Brock Holt. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's yanked into the stands, strike one. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Popped him up. Bell has got it, and the side is retired. Striding in to start the 9th, Josh Bell, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Benintendi is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Colin Moran. He hit into the triple play last time, so one would guess this at-bat couldn't get any worse for him. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And that one is gone. Solo shot to right center, and the Pirates move in front now, 4-1. Number 67 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 67.
In now, Jose Osuna.
Now batting, right fielder.
He swings and grounds it to short. Bogarts has it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's Melky Cabrera. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that retires the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's now a 4-1 Pittsburgh lead. So stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Rounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the Schuer out.
Now batting, third.
First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to run.
Osuna is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Buccos get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Joe Musgrove pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
When you go out there and punch out 11 hitters and you put your team in a great position to win a ball game, you deserve all of the recognition that comes your way.
4 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.